Hey guys, what's up? I'm Morgan and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. My channel is all about fashion business, fashion branding, fashion entrepreneurship, and in just general branding concepts. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button if you want to join here, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Also, if you're loving the content, make sure you are giving this video a thumbs up because it means you like the video. Now, today's topic, you guys, is all about how much will it cost you to start your swimwear brand. I get this question so much, and I did do a video about this right here about how I only use $500 to start my swimwear brand. And the reason I feel like I get that question a lot is linked to that video. People send me DMs on Instagram all the time saying, well, how much does it cost to start this? Or how much does it cost to start that? I'm telling you guys right now, money and finances, just finances in general, is a very personal and individual thing. However, I did come up with the outline that will help you understand how much you should or how you can save to start your swimwear brand with a very low amount. You do not need to splurge. You do not need to be rich to start a brand. You just need a little bit of discipline and focus, and you can start a brand with very little money. However, in my personal opinion, I do believe that $500 is a good range to start with, just because it will cover enough pieces to buy wholesale. It will cover a lot of your shipping and handling supplies, and it will cover your website for like your monthly payment for your website in the beginning and things like that. How can you start your swimwear brand? How much does it cost? Here's the first thing you need to understand. You need to understand your target audience. If you don't understand your target audience, you're going to be shopping in the dark. You're going to be shopping for yourself. And sometimes the people that start brands, they start shopping for themselves, which is okay and it's perfectly fine. But you might not have the same style as the people you are trying to target. So therefore, you're going to be buying things that you really don't need and only things that you actually like. So what you need to do is figure out your target audience, your perfect customer. Figure out the girl or guy that you are going to be selling to. Once you figure this out, then you can have an easier approach at how much money you're going to be putting aside to start your brand. In order to figure out your target audience, I personally suggest, again, that you download my free download. It's a 5-day fashion branding checklist challenge. It's basically a small workbook. It's downloadable. It comes straight to your email, and it's 100% free. This will help you answer the questions that needs to be answered when you are trying to discover your brand identity. So I suggest you download this. It's in the description box. You'll see it. It says Fashion Branding Checklist. Again, it's 100% free. I ask you questions that you really need to answer before going into the buying process and the branding process of actually marketing your brand. So do that, download that. It's helpful, I promise. Next thing you want to do after discovering your brand identity, the next thing you want to do is go into the purchasing part, which is where your finances come into play. You want to put money aside for shipping and handling. I suggest you take a free route if you are in the States and you can use USPS, or if it's offered wherever you are in the world. USPS is the postal service, and they have free shipping supplies. You can literally go on their website and order all the free shipping supplies that you need that they offer. They come in a variety of sizes. It comes in boxes, it comes in poly mailers, it comes in bubble mailers, it comes in envelopes. If you have small products that can fit in an envelope, it comes in envelope. A lot of people worry about the pretty packaging when really you need to be focused on actually selling the product, getting the product out as fast as you can. And the fastest way to do that is to use free shipping supplies. I can't stress that enough. If you can cut costs by doing something free, do it free, okay? The next thing you want to do, after understanding that you just saved and you haven't spent any money on your shipping supplies, what you want to do is figure out what website you're actually going to be showing your products. Where are you going to be showcasing this swimwear? Like, what platform are you going to be using? Are you going to be using Squarespace? Are you going to be using Big Cartel? Are you going to just strictly try to do this off of Instagram alone? Are you going to use Shopify? You need to figure out that, and then you need to go to their pricing pages on their websites and see how much it costs to host your website monthly. I use Shopify. Personally, I use Shopify. I'm actually about to upgrade to their business plan. I think it's called the business plan. And because I'm making more money now with my brand, I'm able to upgrade the plan that I'm using, and that way it lowers my credit card transaction. I think that's what it's called. Like, it lowers like the card transaction rates or something like that, but I get to do that. So I suggest you going on to Shopify. I think Shopify is a great platform to host any clothing line. They have everything integrated. It's super easy to navigate. It's not hard at all, and it's going to keep your costs low. The plan that I'm on now is only $29 a month. I pay that. It's on automatic payments. And again, it's only $29, so you have to put that, at least that first month, into your budget. So far, you are getting free shipping supplies. You haven't spent any money. The next step was getting your website. You've only spent $29. Once you go on Shopify, if you choose Shopify, you have a 14-day trial, I believe, and during that trial you can set up your entire website, meaning you can have the pictures ready for your website, you can have your inventory ready for your website, you can create your whole website within that 14 days before even launching your website. So that way you're not like paying for it and then designing and then wasting an entire month before you actually pay. No, go through the 14-day trial, it's free, and then when your trial ends, you have your card already on file and you should be ready to launch your brand at the end of that trial. You know, that makes sense? I hope that makes sense to you guys. So use the 14-day trial. Again, cut costs. It is free, okay? And you have your website, and during that time of you having your 14-day trial on Shopify, you should be having a moment to pick out your, what is it called, your brand's domain name. So if you have your brand name, you should definitely be trying to get a domain name for that, meaning your www. Whatever your brand name is .com. You really need that. I suggest you going to Google. Go on to google.com, and in the search bar, just write out domain. The first one that usually pops up is an ad for GoDaddy, and they offer 99-cent domain names. Yes, only $1, you guys, to get a domain name. And if you've already used it before, chances are they are tracking your IP address, so they know if you used it already or whatever. But if they are, the domains are as low as $14.99. So the most you might be spending is $14.99 on your domain for a year. And if you want 2 years, obviously the price goes up just a little bit. But you can be spending as low as $14.99 for a domain, or the lowest of 99 cents. And usually the 99 cent works. So just type in domain. GoDaddy is the first one that pops up, and you will see the link where you just click it. You search for your domain name, and if it's available, it'll say 99 cents, and you buy it for 99 cents. The total is going to come up to like $1.18 with tax, I believe. So make sure you understand that. So now, like I said, so far you've only spent $29 on your Shopify website. You spent $1 on the lowest. You spent $1 on your domain name. So you've only spent $30 so far. Here's where the big chunk of your money is going to go in this next step. The next step is your sourcing and supplies. And what I mean by supplies is your actual product. If you are starting a swimwear brand, I can personally tell you that you need to have a variety of swimsuits. You don't just want to sell, unless you have like a style that you've been advertising already, you don't just want to go onto your website with one style. So I suggest you going on to your website and offering at least 2 styles of one piece. Can't even see the sun, right? It's so bright. But 2 styles of a one-piece swimsuit, and then probably like 2 or 3 styles of a bikini set. Now, when you're looking for bikini sets, obviously you want everything to go very much according to the aesthetics of your brand. So don't be buying like super cute girly swimsuits if you have a sporty brand. This is what I mean by brand identity. Is so important to understand your brand's identity, because if you do not, you're going to be selling to the entire world as opposed to a specific person within a specific niche, in a specific range, and a specific style that they are catering to. You want to make sure that you understand the person you are selling to so you don't lose money. It is, I can't stress that enough, okay? So please download this checklist. Again, download this checklist. Is right here and it's down below for you guys to check out. Just do it, sis. Do it. All right. Now, when it comes to inventory, like I said, if you haven't checked out this video, I know I'm plugging a lot, but if you haven't checked out this video right here, I go through my inventory. I talk about the Shopify POS system and all sorts of things like that. But also I talk about in this video right here how you can navigate behind the scenes of like the LA showroom website, which is the wholesale website where most people shop from, as well as Fashion Go. They all work the same. Fashion Go is actually a little bit better as far as navigation, and they offer you a lot more, but both sites host all kinds of manufacturers and distributors for wholesale clothing. So I go on there and I show you guys a behind the scenes clip of me navigating the site and how it can tailor to you, and how you can like pinpoint specific styles and things like that according to manufacturers, so you're not just wasting your time and lost and everything on that website. So again, check out that video. I'll link it in the cards or maybe down below. It's somewhere linked, I promise. So make sure you do that. But when you're looking at the manufacturers and what am I trying to say? The manufacturers that you want to work with to buy wholesale pieces from, keep in mind that you really need to keep costs as low as you can in the beginning. Unless you are doing some sort of exclusive one piece type drop, you want to make sure that you have a good price range. And for most wholesalers, you do have to buy an entire pack. I'm not going to say most, I think pretty much all wholesalers, you have to buy an entire pack when it comes to swimwear. And an entire pack, what I mean by that is 6 pieces. You have to buy 2 small, 2 mediums, and 2 large. That's usually the standard for wholesalers. And when you are doing that, basically you're getting a full run of sizes, but you have to get the full run in the same size, I mean the same style. It can't be 6 of those pieces split. It can't be like you want a white set and then you want a black set. No, you have to buy 1 full black run, 1 full white run, 1 full pink run. So keep that in mind and make sure that you know what colors you're going to be selling. And if you want a color story type guide, make sure you are looking at the season that you're trying to be selling in. So if you're not going to be ready to sell in the summer, make sure you're looking at the vacation style colors and things like that for the fall, winter, so on and so forth. And bikinis and swimsuits can range, the price range is very different, very different. Okay, one pieces typically are a standard price. When it comes to the high quality swimwear, the one pieces tend to start at about $18 a piece, and they go all the way up. Like I've seen a wholesaler sell a one piece bikini for about like 40 bucks, and the $40 was because it was like embellished, it was like had Swarovski crystals and things like that. So keep in mind the price range is definitely going to fluctuate. So that's why I said $500 is a good start, because you can keep the cost low. If anything, I would say if you're a new brand and you're just starting off, obviously only buy one size run. Don't buy like 50 pieces of one style because you don't know if it's going to sell. Make sure you're sticking to that one size run. After it starts selling, you'll understand what type of pieces you need to buy more of, or what type of styles you need to buy more of, because you're going to be catering to, again, a very specific person. So the bikinis can go from, I've seen the lowest people selling like single bottoms, because some wholesalers sell single bottoms and single tops, and some of them sell sets, meaning the top and bottom together. I've seen single bikini bottoms as low as like $8. I've even seen some as low as I think it was like $4.80 or something like that. It was a single bottom. However, the single bottoms that are cheaper, you can tell they're cheaper because of the quality. So be careful with that. And I've seen tops as low as about $10, $10.50, $11 in that price range for people that are selling it singles. If you do run into a wholesaler that's selling singles, make sure they actually have the full size run. I noticed that most wholesalers that start selling the single pieces like individually, it means that they're low on stock. It means that they are selling the leftovers of those single bottoms and tops that didn't get sold as an actual set. So keep that in mind and make sure they have the actual full size run that you need, because again, you don't want to be wasting your money. It's too much work. Now as far as bikini sets can go, I've seen the lowest at $11, so it'll be $11 per piece, meaning it's going to be 11 times 6. So that's how much you're going to be paying for a full size run, if the lowest cost is obviously like $11. And the price range goes all the way up. I've seen bikini sets again go up to like $25 to $35, depending on the style, depending on the silhouette, the textures, the materials, and things like that. It goes higher according to quality. Also, it goes higher according to wholesalers that sell more. They know that their client is going to be there to buy it all the time, so they're going to be selling it at a higher rate because they have confidence that their customers are going to keep buying wholesale from them. So keep that in mind. But again, I do think that $500 is a good start. If you can save more, obviously do that. But if you are on a budget, like if you are a student starting a swimwear brand, or if you are new to entrepreneurship and you're starting a swimwear brand and you haven't studied the market and you really don't know what you're doing, I suggest you educating yourself first before investing in anything. Just be really smart about that. You don't want to be putting your money all over the place. That doesn't make sense, okay? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I think that's pretty much my answer to how much it costs to start a swimwear brand. You guys, it's a very individual thing, but if I could suggest the price amount, I did it with $500 and my business is still running and it's going good and I'm getting better at business every single day. I'm gaining new customers every single day, and I've been in business since June of 2018. So I think it's pretty good. I mean, now obviously I splurge and I use more on my materials, my own fabric and stuff, but $500, I did it and I'm still here. So I think that's a good price range. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys are giving it a big thumbs up by smashing that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to my channel by hitting the subscribe button below. Make sure you guys are hitting the comment section and engaging with me, because I always leave a comment down there for you guys to answer or to reply to in some form. And you know, let's get it. Let's keep going here. All right, spread the word. Help my channel grow by sharing my content. If you like it, that means you probably have someone close in your circle that likes it as well, that is probably interested. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.